What's up? We're back.
Hey.
And there's a content warning on this one. Because we're gonna meet Pyramid Head for reals.
Peter Midhead?
Peter McHead.
Yeah, Peter McHead.
That's a little funnier than I want it to be.
I want fan art of that now. Thread, get on it.
Peter McHead. Just a normal guy that lives in Silent Hill. There's nothing wrong with him. He's not weird at all.
He used to work at McDonald's, making the burgers.
Mm-hmm. Fry cook. He didn't have a spear, he had a spatula. Or a great knife, he had a great spatula. Anyway, people want us to talk even more about the symbolism. Except for the people that wish we would shut up about the symbolism.
I'm getting mixed signals. How about I talk about nothing and you talk about everything? How about you talk about the symbolism and I shut you down every single time?
Yeah, and tell me it's fucking ridiculous every time.
Oh boy.
Yep, it's that scene.
The Blue Velvet scene.
Which is based off Blue Velvet! What's up? And even that knife. She has Angela's knife.
That she does, I saw that.
I took out all the really bad parts of this scene.
Good.
It's a scary scene, oh my god. It's only like 5 minutes long, it feels like an eternity.
I've only seen this scene and nothing else from Blue Velvet.
Me too! Which makes me like a bad like Silent Hill fan, because I'm not like that into David Lynch, because he scares the shit out of me. Like, it's too much, it's too extreme. But there's also another scene later on in Blue Velvet where Kyle MacLachlan shoots somebody while he's inside the closet.
Right.
Which is what James does. It's like, I couldn't find that scene on YouTube, though, to compare it, though. I was kind of bummed out about it.
I love how Pyramid Head reaches into the sort of helmet that he was wearing.
Yeah, he's got like a little, like a divot in there. Like, it's almost like he could see out of it or something, maybe.
Oh, and one thing that I didn't really realize in this scene, note how James grabs the magazine, puts it in his gun, and then shoots, thereby explaining why it doesn't take ammunition from the ammunition that he currently has.
Oh.
So that way, if you go in there with no ammunition, it makes sense for him to shoot Pyramid Head, and he has bullets. It wouldn't have been a continuity thing.
I never noticed that before, thank you. Was it 6 shots exactly? It must have been.
I think it was somewhere around there.
Something like that.
But yeah.
Wow. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I did a mock video. Well, it was like one of the first videos I ever edited. And I did it to this scene. I remixed it and made it into a dance thing. I reversed and I made Pyramid Head dance. It was dumb.
It's all good.
Is it though?
No, it's awful.
Welcome to Silent Hill.
Enough of these theories. Everything's bad and good at the same time.
Bud.
There's like nothing else interesting in this room. It's perfectly plain. I thought that was something, but I can't tell what it is. So screw it.
Whatever.
Screw it.
That music. Everything's
but yeah,
so moody.
Let's talk about the symbolism of that scene. What's up with that, man?
I think it represented how hungry James is.
Because it didn't happen in the kitchen.
I mean, think about it. We see nothing but toilets in this game, okay? At what point does James eat anything?
Only health drinks, I guess.
And at what point does he actually need to go to the bathroom?
Never.
The only person to eat anything in this game is Eddie, if memory serves. I think this game has I think it's trying to say something about James's sexual frustrations as referenced through bulimia.
You have me at the first part, at least.
Do I still have you?
No.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Because I was going to go on a tangent about...
No. You're just going to piss off people in the comments now for making fun of the fact that people were like, where? Symbolism. Don't even. And now I'm going to have a bunch of more wheres.
Really?
On top of the previous wheres.
Well, direct them at my Twitter.
Yell
Go
at
ahead and yell at me.
Yell at Tortoise on Tour for not taking this game with the correct amount of seriousness.
Because if you seriously want to come at me for not taking this game seriously, then I don't know what to tell you. I've taken this game seriously for like the past ever since it was like ever since it first came out, and now you're getting back at me. Also, I love that. I love that it's the Travis.
I
And it's all spelled wrong and shit.
It's spelled terribly. I love it. I really did think, like, when I first played this game, I thought those were like a missing texture, and I was like, weak, because you couldn't read it on the PS2 version. So get to really soak it in now, and the ceiling is falling through. So yep, it's the ceiling tiles.
Yeah, I watched a cam hack of this. Actually, I did a cam hack of this whole area myself. So it's pretty.
I should get into cam hacking. It seems like a pretty interesting hobby.
Yeah, it'll get you into 3D modeling. I'll tell you that much.
That might be useful.
It's really cool to see how some of these places are constructed and how they save resources. Because they didn't have much space to deal with on PlayStation 2 discs.
No, they did a lot of clever workarounds in the Silent Hill series in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, back to that scene with Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Raping those mannequins. Hey, that's another thing I hate when people are like, it wasn't really rape. You didn't see the penis go into the vagina. It's like they can't.
That's something they could want to do. One,
they could not possibly do that.
Could get away with it. Silent Hill 1 got a bunch of crap for
having children that you killed.
Killing children. Like,
oh my god, I hate those pedantic bastards that are like, it's not really a rape scene. It's supposed to evoke that imagery. Let's just call it what it is.
I mean, the game deals in symbolism anyway. It deals in saying things while not actually overtly saying them.
Yeah, so it's like, to be so literal, it's absurd, absolutely absurd.
And then go apply that logic to Angela's room and wait until we get that. Spoilers, it's great and fucking fucked up. And then the Pistons, like...
We'll get to that later. Yeah, we don't even have to worry about that now. Later. But anyway, Pyramid Head is a representation, generally accepted. He is as a representation of James's repressed sexuality and violence in general, and how he kind of thought of himself as a monster in a lot of ways, in his relationship with Mary especially. And there's a lot of like, I don't know. It's you can interpret him a lot of different ways, but kind of the accepted way is that he is James. Right. He is his manifestations of all his guilt and all his sexual frustration as a monster. And that's why he's following him everywhere. He's going to stalk us for most of the game, appear in a lot of different places. That's because we are haunted by the things we have done and things we haven't done to Mary. Horrible dark thoughts he's had during her illness, etc. Mm-hmm. That's the gist of Pyramid Head. And raping two mannequins that are obviously they're both two ladies' legs on top of each other. I mean,
yeah, wasn't there like a picture going around on like Reddit or something where it was just a woman's legs photoshopped on top of each other with no head, no arms, no anything. It's just a sexy woman's legs on a beach, like slapped onto each other, and at the bottom it says "the ideal woman."
I have no idea.
Like, I don't know if they played Silent Hill 2 or not.
That would be Reddit.
Yeah, it's interesting that, I mean, if the person never actually saw Silent Hill 2, it's really interesting the way that a person who may not have had any knowledge of the game came to that, or made that joke.
Yeah, came to that design.
Yeah.
As well. Well, I mean, Masahiro Ito was not inspired by the guy who did the photographs, Hans Beimler. No, what's his name? I think that's a Star Trek guy, actually, that I just named.
Oh, rest in peace, Spock.
Oh, Spock, no. Oh. That happened today when we're recording this. Yeah. That was awful. Yeah. Look at this pool party.
Come in, the water's fine. That's how they sound.
Hey! Well, they're just gonna vomit until the pool fills up with puke.
I want fan art of that, too.
Go swimming in the puke. There's a disturbing lack of fan art so far, I gotta say, people. Work on it.
I love that James holds that gun. I got this.
I got it. Just as long as they don't figure out the stairs, I got this.
Just get in the hot tub. What are you doing?
I know. Check out that jacuzzi.
Exactly.
This is a sweet apartment building with its own pool and little jacuzzi situation. I want to live in an apartment that has a jacuzzi. Jeez.
Well, I live in an apartment right now, and we have a pool.
Do you have a jacuzzi, though?
I don't know about jacuzzi. We're actually looking at a house that has a jacuzzi, so.
Well, damn, get the jacuzzi.
Thinking about it.
They're awesome.
Baby carriage. First comes love.
I love this.
Then comes
pool.
Silent Hill.
What do you think the pool with the baby carriage in it symbolizes? I've actually never really thought about it.
Do you want me to seriously think about it?
Yeah.
Probably maybe James not feeling bad that he couldn't start a family with Mary.
And it being in a pool where it's like you're supposed to keep kids away from the pool.
And what kind of a pool is it? Empty. No child. See, this is thinking about this stuff. You could do it forever.
You could do it forever, but it's fun to do.
It is. I legitimately have fun doing it. I've just been yelled at so many times for going really off with it.
For taking it like too seriously, but it's like
too far, yeah.
But it's like it's not necessarily that we're taking it that seriously. It's just fun to think about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't mean that we necessarily 100% believe that it's true. It's just
yeah.
like, what if this? What if that is cool to think of?
And I'm sure someone speculated at one point that Mary's body was in the car, in James' car from the very beginning.
And that turned out to be right.
And that
anyway.
turned out, that's why you don't run in a pool.
No running. That's why.
Where's the lifeguard? He's gonna chew you out now.
I think we just killed all the lifeguards.
They looked like monsters to you?
They looked like lifeguards to me.
I don't know.
Mom, watch. I'm gonna do a flip. Mom, look. Are you watching? I'm gonna do a flip.
Honey, don't.
Ready?
Honey, oh.
Woo! That was awesome.
Come here. Let's get the Band-Aids.
Oh, it was great. Did you see me? Did you watch?
I watched.
Oh man, I'm gonna do it again.
Don't do it again.
Oh.
And scene.
Okay. We did it.
We did it. Right.
I don't know what we did, but
I had fun.
That was it.
So are health drinks like Red Bull?
I really want to know. Like, what does it taste like? At least, like, in Metal Gear, calorie mates are real.
Yeah. And, Metal Gear Solid 3, he's just, like, eating frogs and crabs and shit.
Those are real.
Those are real. Those are things.
I'm sad that you can't go into this pool shed, but there's like, because there's a door there.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, look at this delicious door right here. You can't go in that door.
That totally threw me off when I was first playing this game. Because I saw the door there, and it's like, okay, you can't go there. You can get there.
There's got to be a secret in there, right? No, there isn't. Nope. Even, like, people that have cam hacked it, there ain't nothing in there.
Nope. It's just a door.
I want to know, like, did something end up on the cutting room floor with that pool shed, or what?
I'm sure a lot of stuff hit the cutting room floor.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I want to know about the pool shed.
The tool shed.
I'm very intrigued about the pool shed.
Let's talk to Blaustein about it again.
Yeah. We didn't mention the pool shed when we talked to him last time. He would know, I think, unless he forgot because this game's like, 15 years old now.
This game, I mean, I was surprised about how much he remembered, though.
Mm-hmm. He misremembered a few things, like how, thought that Eddie fed a spring to that dog to kill it instead of just shooting it, but turned out that was something that he pitched but got denied or something.
Yeah, the memory is a funny thing, which I guess this game highlights. But yeah, he did have some pretty cool. I mean, he came up with all the names for all the characters, and that was pretty rad. Oh, fun note about this scene. I was rereading some tweets I was sending Masahiro Ito, and he mentioned that Eddie did not kill anyone before the scene. But I'm taking that to mean that this isn't a real person.
Yeah.
So.
I think this is just a prop to fuck with Eddie.
Yeah.
A lot of people obviously suspected him of killing that guy, including me. I forgot that Ito said, no, he hasn't killed anybody. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And because like one of the most common symptoms of having just killed your first person is getting sick to your stomach and puking everywhere because you get traumatized that you just killed somebody.
Yeah.
Not to mention that like we found that gun earlier, which is like, I don't know. I felt like that was foreshadowing this room, but I don't know. In retrospect, it's not really. There's no other. You don't even know if that guy was killed with a gun anyway. I mean, he's halfway hanging out of a fridge. How did that even happen?
Yeah.
Shoved him in the fridge and then shot him? I don't know.
Enjoy one of the few times when Eddie's truthful. Possibly. Potentially.
Possibly. Allegedly telling the truth.
I don't know. I kind of like the HD Collections version of Eddie. I know I'm gonna get skewered for that. I think he's okay. He's serviceable. Definitely one of the better VOs that they picked.
Yeah, I think like his original voice actor was not that hot.
Dave Shoufley.
Yeah, Dave Shoufley. He was like okay, but I think like the guy that they picked for the HD Collection is also just kind of okay.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's like straining too often. Like this scene, it makes sense to sound like you're straining, but the later one where it's like put the gun to your head, pow.
Yeah,
that scene.
But then
it
again,
sounds like he's like constipated. It was really weird.
But then again, understand that the not you, the viewer, all of these the HD Collection was bound by this script. Like some stuff they could not the mouth movements they just could not re-record that. Not only that, but if they rewrote the script, they would have fans would have flipped the fuck out. And all that good stuff, which they did because there was a rumor flying around that Tom rewrote the script for the HD Collection, and people still give him shit about that.
That's Tom Hewlett, by the way, one of the associate producers of the series since Silent Hill Origins.
Yeah.
Associate producer / producer. But yeah, there was a rumor that he was in charge of changing that one line that Heather says from like witch to bitch, but I think it was like somebody else's idea, and like Jeremy Blaustein was also like, "Oh yeah, no, it should totally be bitch anyway." I mean, that just happened because it was like 2003, and nobody wanted bitch in their game, or something.
Also, when I first saw that scene, I couldn't stop laughing because Dave, he's a cool guy, but his puking noises, he needs some work.
I think they're okay. The thing is I feel like it sounds better because the actual sound effects that accompany it are so realistic. Like those splash and puke noises is like perfect puke noises. This room is so hard to find. Like you could easily miss this room.
Yep.
Like why would you go back into where the weird puking man is? Why would you do that? But there's this whole like secret room on the side that has all this football shit foreshadowing all of Eddie's fucking issues with football players. All his high school-esque problems.
Now, if you go over to the wall, I think there was something I saw when I cam hacked. I wonder if it's...
I can't do it now. It's pre-recorded.
No, I was just asking if you were going to go over there.
Oh, I don't know which wall.
I think that was it.
Pro football of power sports.
Yeah, there you go. What was that? I could care less about either. Yeah.
James, it's couldn't. Ugh. James. Grammar, James. I swear.
Dumb jerk, James.
Feel bad about yourself, James. Oh, I don't know words.
Anyway, so oh yeah, the little stick figures.
They're so cute.
Oh man. Come on, guys. We need some stick figure fan art.
We're just pandering so much for fan art all of a sudden.
We just need fan art. Pan art. Pandering fan art. Get it?
I got it.
Get it. Anyway, so Pyramid Head. Wow.
Pyramid Head and puking and all sorts of stuff.
I might post this in the thread when this video goes live, but the PC version has some fun glitches.
Oh yes, please post glitches from the PC version. The PC version is kind of a mess sometimes.
If you turn on your flashlight when you look at Pyramid Head when he's standing behind the bars, when the first time you see him, his red aura gets all messed up. So you can
oh no! If
you hit flashlight F for flashlight a bunch of times, it'll be like a little rave in Pyramid Head's little world.
I had no idea. I never played the PC version.
Oh,
so.
Good.
It's not that hot.
No,
I don't know.
It was probably fine when
I've heard differing opinions about how hot the PC version is and how buggy it is.
If you're PC savvy and you wanna mod it, like
and fix it.
To fix it, and
you have to fix it.
Increase the res and Like, I did all that stuff, and even then, you know, you have to force it. By the way, if you have any problems with the sound, if you play the Silent Hill 2 PC version, make sure to set your affinity to 1 core, because that is the problem. The game does not know how to run on anything more than 1 core. So, anyway.
It's a little busted.
Yeah, and if you do it, I mean, I think I have a video on my channel of the puking scene that we saw with Eddie, where it was looping. I think it was a puke. Yeah, I think it was like I'll post it.
It better have been a puke.
I think it was actually.
I think it was a puke.
I think 'twas.
I like this brochure. It also shows up in Silent Hill 3, I think, in Heaven's Night, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I feel like it does. And I love that this guy, Roger Widmark, you like never hear this guy again. Like usually like they'll drop some name that gets put in some other game next time. But not this guy, Roger Widmark. Never gonna see him again.
Bye bye, Roger.
Bye, Roger.
Who framed
Roger Widmark?
me. It was me.
I framed his brochure because it was so well written. Thanks, Roger Widmark.
Goodbye, Roger Woodmark.